Hey guys, how we are doing? I want to say welcome you all to today's episode on our weekly crypto live show on the House of Wealth channel. And of course, as is our custom, this video is streaming at the same time of me being live on our YouTube channel. Is also streaming to my Twitter, which is Shifuwealth. So if you're not following me on Twitter, you could go and follow me on Twitter, Shifuwealth. And it's also streaming to my Facebook page, which is World Israel. And definitely, of course, if you have issues connecting on YouTube, you could literally connect on any of these platforms and join hop on. But the moment this session is over and is done, it is automatically recorded and left in the YouTube channel. That is the main deal. So before we go proceed to what we have for today and what I want to share or teach us, definitely you want to click on the like button of the video. If you're watching on YouTube right now, click like this video, share the video. If you're watching on Twitter, like the same thing, do a retweet, like and retweet. If you're watching on Facebook, like and share as well. You do not know the good you're gonna do if someone comes across this video. If you go through our testimonial channel, which is on Telegram, we have about 1,800 persons who are on that particular channel, that we dedicate that channel only to documenting results and testimonials for the past 2 to 3 years now, documenting results and testimonials of various persons. Of course, the channel does not even consist of all the testimonies and results that have come and produced out of the House of Wealth channel, just a few of them there. But however, you notice that a lot of persons come to gain value and share their testimonies because someone shared the video or shared an event that was being hosted by the House of Wealth. Something, just reach out to somebody. So sharing this to someone is just going to bless and help someone. So what are we discussing today? Today's session is actually going to be very brief because it's like the beginning of many sessions. It's like the beginning of many sessions. What do I mean by it is the beginning of many sessions? First of all, we are talking on how you can start your crypto journey. There are so many persons that are very confused of where are they going to start from. They want to do this crypto thing. Where are they going to start from? Some of you have actually started, but you like started on the wrong notes and you've made a lot of mistakes. You're at the point or crossroad in your life. You'll be like, okay, what next? What is the next thing I need to do right now? What is the next step I need to do right now? If that has been your question, if that has been your concern, then definitely, of course, that is what I'm going to be sharing with you right now. So if you've already started and you're confused, I'm going to be bringing you back to the beginning. And if you are yet to start and you're confused, then this is also for you as well. Definitely to help put you on the right track. I've gotten so many persons reaching out to me, and of course, I rarely have time for people who are totally newbies because of how far I have come. I really have that time to start teaching newbies as well. But definitely, of course, there's so many persons in the community, in the House of Wealth community, they can literally help newbies. And of course, we have that is why I'm doing this video and this session, to be able to help not just newbies but enthusiasts as well that are actually finding their way hard across your platform. And maybe you've gotten involved into crypto and it's 6 months or 1 year and you have not actually succeeded, you've not made money, you are yet to break through. Definitely this is going to be the cure for what we call elongated suffering, because there's no need for you to suffer that long. There are people who get involved into this crypto space and in 6 months their life gets turned around. Some of them in under 1 year their life is totally changed, and there are people that are going to take a longer period of time. Someone like me took me a longer period of time. It took me to lose all my portfolio and every money I had between the last bull run 2017 and 2019. I lost every single thing I had. I lost about $200,000 that I had accumulated over time between 2016 and 2019. I lost every single one of them. It took me to lose everything to start to gain some sense and to begin afresh again by 2020 into 2021 and to scale up crazily. But this is the thing here. You don't have to lose all your money to have sense and be wise. The reason why you get mentorship is because I always say a true mentor is one who gives you what you're not qualified for, while qualifying you for it. And that's what this teachings and these sessions we are doing is all about, to help you not to make the same mistake many of us made, and to also shorten the length of time it will take you to generate results from this space. So how do you start your crypto journey? Point number one, I'm just going to be talking about 4 points and then we're going to scale from here over time. Point number one, learning the fundamentals. You want to start from learning the fundamentals. And when I talk about learning the fundamentals, I'm referring to learning the very basics. I see you guys. I see you. I see those of you who are online. Yeah, kudos. I'm seeing your comments on Facebook. I'm seeing your comments on YouTube as well. Kudos, fam. Now I see every one of you that is dropping your comment. I see you guys. I see you guys. I'm just saying this. But now, first of all, you want to start by learning the fundamentals and the very basics. And this is one thing that gets people confused. You know, when they hear you hear something like DEX, decentralized exchanges. You hear something like DeFi, decentralized finance. You hear something like NFTs. You hear something like SEC, centralized exchanges. You hear all these names. You are confused. What do they mean? You hear something like tokens. You know, like BSC tokens, ERC20 tokens, and you're confused. What does all these things mean? You hear something like DAO, which means decentralized autonomous organizations. You are totally confused. What does a DAO mean? What does an NFT mean? What does this mean? What does that mean? What does a launch pad mean? You're just like, you're just exhausted. So first of all, the first thing you want to do is that you definitely want to go back to learn the fundamentals and the basics. You want to learn the fundamentals and learn the basics. What do I mean by learning the fundamentals and learning the very basics? You want to understand what are the definitions of these terms and how you can utilize these terms to make money. Simple. For example, you want to learn what is a DAO and how can I make money from a DAO? Because of course you are coming to learn or coming to the space not because you want to become part of the next big thing or part of the next big revolution. No. You are coming into the crypto space because you want to make money and make profits that could change your life. We call it life-changing money. So definitely it's going to sound absurd for those of you who are married and don't want to change your wife. So so it's life-changing money to those of you who are married. To those of us who are young, so many of us, we call it life-changing money. You're coming here to make life-changing money, whatever it is to you. You want to make life-changing money. But now, how can you do that? So you want to ask, what is an NFT? What are NFTs? And how can you participate in it? How can it make you money? How can you participate? So it's three questions. The how is 2 in 1. What is an NFT? How can you participate in it? How can it make you money? What is a DAO? How can you participate in DAOs and how can it make you money? What is coins? What are tokens? How can you participate in it and how can you make money? What is a DeFi? How can you participate in it and how can you make money out of it? What are launch pads? How can you participate in them and how can you make money out of it? So you ask three questions. First, what are they? How they can make you money and how you can participate. When you know these three things, you can start making money in cryptocurrencies. So not knowing these three things, remember, these are the fundamentals. So forget about the bigger language, forget about the bigger grammars, forget about the major lot of complex things. You just want to go back to the fundamentals and start every important topic. So you want to learn these topics and be like, okay, and start dealing on these three topics, which is definitely what we are going to be doing. So if you're not subscribed on the channel, maybe you're streaming on Facebook or you're streaming on Twitter, you want to make sure you are subscribed on the YouTube channel because this is like a new series I'm going to be beginning for us. It's going to be dedicated towards the beginners. So while we are doing our weekly YouTube our live stream on a weekly basis, and probably I'm talking on topics and topics that are advanced video sessions. So we're covering video sessions for beginners. We'll be covering beginner sessions. There will be a dedicated series on that, which many times might not be uploaded on the it might not come on Facebook. We might not come on the other channel. We might just go straight to only just YouTube. Only just YouTube. So definitely you want to be subscribed each of these sectors. And of course, if there's any sector, any part of crypto that is still confusing you, you would want me to cover about and teach you, just drop it on the comment section. After this session or after this series, my team is going to be going through it and we are going to document it and make sure we attend to every comment and make sure we create video content on this series to break it down to the beginner level. What are these things? How you can benefit money from them and how you can start or how you can participate. These three most important questions. So you want to go back to these basic things and then what we could refer to them as the ABC of cryptocurrency. So understanding these fundamentals, We are going to be covering all this. So it's like a whole full series. We're going to be taking step by step. And every series or every episode will be on the YouTube channel. So you want to make sure you're subscribed on YouTube channel and share the YouTube channel to as many persons you know needs to hear this and needs to see this. And actually, it will just literally help you scale. You just become, should I say, an automatic crypto enthusiast or amateur beginner, whatever I said. So we'll move on to step number 2. Step number 2 is where you set up your account. There are 2 major accounts you want to open. So because these are the accounts that help you to start receiving money, start trading, and start making trading decisions. So the 2 accounts you want to open is a DEX account and a sex account. It's just like somebody who is a child. When growing up as a child, we open a bank account when you start becoming a teenager because you want to start saving money. You want to start making money. So if you set up a business, where are you going to be saving your money? You want to start doing transactions. So it's like the meeting point, the basic point. So you want to open sex account, you want to open what we call DEX account. DEX account is decentralized account or decentralized wallet. Like we have MetaMask, we have Trust Wallet, we have one of the ones I actually use so much. I'm trying to record the name, but I've forgotten the name. It's escaped my mind. But there's a particular wallet I actually use so much. I don't use Trust Wallet, but Trust Wallet is good. It's actually very popular. But I use MetaMask too. MetaMask is also good. There are also various other wallets that we have. SafePower. So SafePower is one of the best wallet out there. An amazing and very secure wallet. You have SafePower, one of the wallets to use. So these are like, I'm just mentioning the major wallets, DEX wallets, and then you want to have your centralized exchange wallet, and not just one centralized exchange. You want to have different DEX wallets. You want to have different sex wallets for security reasons, which I'm not going to be talking about right now. You want to have a Binance account. You want to have a Probit account. You want to have a Gate.io account. You want to have, these are like, for starting up, you could just open like, let's say 3, 4, 5 accounts. So you ask, what are the basic accounts as a beginner? The basic accounts you want to have beginner, get a MetaMask, open a MetaMask and open a Trust wallet. These are the 2 basic for this DEX wallets. And then for centralized wallet, open a Binance account. Open a Binance account, and then that is how you could just get started. Open a Binance account and then Gate.io. A Binance account and Gate.io, these are like 2 basic. So these are the two basic accounts or basic wallets you need to open for both the centralized wallets and then for the decentralized wallets. Just they are the basics you should just have open, whether you're going to fund them or not, just open them. Then point number three in how you can get started is start free. What do I mean by start free? Now, start free means people will be like, well, what is the basic capital somebody's going to start with, a basic amount you're going to start with? I'm going to delve into capital allocation, like it's going to be a number 4. But before we delve into that, you can start with nothing. There are people who started with nothing, but it's not actually nothing. What I say, not actually, you're starting free. Starting free, how to do it? There are bounties, there are free tax, there are airdrops. These are activities that could literally make you money. So you can engage in all these free tax, free bounties, free airdrops, free stuff that are available on the space to start generating funds. You can also sell your skill, sell your Web2 skills. Are you a graphic designer? Are you an artist? Are you somebody or digital artist, or are you a writer, a content creator, a copywriter? You can sell your skills. So start free, and then you get paid. You get rewarded. Like I always say, look for new projects and support them. As I see what you're doing, out of 10, 5 to 6 to 7 will reward you. Start free. That is how I started. When I lost everything, one of the things I started doing was that I started free. I connected with serious platforms and I started getting paid. There are tax. There are a lot of things you can actually start doing for free. A lot out there. So you want to start free. Be creative. I think in the next few days we're going to be having a special series, which is, I think we started this quite a while, where we talk about how you can recover your losses and make 10 times what you lost back. We've done episode 1 and episode 2. On Sunday, this coming Sunday, we're going to have episode 3. And in this episode 3, I'll be revealing my own story, but I'm thinking I might not do it live here, like stream to Facebook on Twitter, just for security purpose and just for personal reasons. I might just stream only on YouTube or on Zoom. So there might just be limited people. I'll be sharing you my story of how I lost every capital I had, about $200,000 by 2019, I lost everything I had in crypto. And then how I started again in 2020, how I scaled, and how this year I lost about $180,000 in April this year as well, which was a major. So as of then, it was like everything I had to you, but this time around, it was not everything I had, but it was a major loss. So what happened? What led to this major catastrophic moments in my life? I'm going to be sharing with you guys my story, particularly of these losses, how what I learned from them, what you should take from them, and how I started recovering from them and made 10 times everything I lost back. I'll be revealing these secrets to those who will be on that session on Sunday. You do not want to miss it for anything, because that session is what in fact is what the loss is what $400,000, and you cannot pay for that experience. And that's what I'm sharing with you guys on Sunday. So start free, guys. This is one of the things I did. Start free. So I'm going to delve deep into it. Maybe when I'm teaching on starting free and strategies you can actually use to gain a lot of advantage from platforms and projects that you want to start free with. And these are like three amazing points. These points alone can set you on course. Can set you on course on like you are already on the right path. So which most people ignore this. In fact, most people ignore number one and number two. Like if you see the way the three questions I stated, most people try to do number one without these three questions. I said there are three most important questions. If you can ask these three most important questions, you will know how to simplify your learning process in cryptos and make money than wasting your time knowing everything and without making money. These are the three most important things that could literally you need to know to start making money. Now let's go to point number 4. Point number 4 is where we're talking about funds. When we're talking about finances, when we're talking about what is available to you, that is where we deal on point number 4. Talking about funds, talking about finances, or talking about what is available to you. Now, in this aspect is where we're talking about, I refer to it as the 510 crypto growth 90-day plan, or crypto, or the 510 90 days crypto growth plan, or crypto growth portfolio, whatever. So, but the time I think the right word I use is the 5 to 10 90 days growth portfolio, crypto growth portfolio, or growth portfolio. I actually applied this for other investment, but basically let's use crypto. So the 5 to 10 90 days growth portfolio, and then there is what I refer to, or the DCA 180 days growth portfolio. What is the 5 to 10 90 days growth portfolio? Now, as a beginner, let's say with a recommended amount of $1,000 or $500, you do not want to have more than 5 cryptocurrencies to start with. If you decide to be overexposed, your portfolio should never go beyond 10. It should never go beyond 10 coins. You should never be caught holding more than 10 per time. You could hold, but you should never be caught holding more than 10 per time, because your funds will be so scattered and you will not be able to know where this one goes and where this one goes. Now, in a bullish market, it could favor you. You could throw things around on 100 things and you could make a lot of money. But in a bearish market, it is one of the most dangerous things to do. You literally might just lose all your funds. So you want to be careful. You don't want to risk more than this amount I just give. So it's called the 5 to 10. Now, why do I say the 5 to 10? Now, the first 5 coins are major mid-cap coins. They're either major macro caps or mid-cap coins. But they are major coins, basically in the top 20 to top 200. In the top 20 to top 200, they are major mid-caps, major cap coins. These are going to be in your 5 portfolio. So among them, we could have Bitcoin, we could have Ethereum, we could have BNB, we could have 2 others in that category. 2 others in that category that are like your top 5. Let's say Syscoin. You know, I love Syscoin so much. So we could have Syscoin. So I would rather hold Syscoin than Solana. Solana is good, but I rather prefer buying Syscoin than Solana. So if I'm scaling it, let's say Bitcoin, Ethereum, Syscoin. I think I mentioned one other coin. I can't recall what I just meant. BNB, Syscoin, BitCC, Ethereum. They're like 4. So there should be like one more as well. But let's say 5. Yeah, your 5 basic. These are 5 basic because these are very safe. They have more. The upside advantage is great, and the risk is less. So they don't drop like 100%, or 200%. There's very, very less risks around them, and that's where you want to have like your first five. You just want to deal on these guys on this category. That is where they are in, and that's where they lie. So you want to just like deal on these guys for this category. And then the other five, which now makes it 10, is where you now play. These are the riskier plays. These are the plays that you know can turn 500% within 1 week or within 30 days or 10,000%. These ones now might literally grow your funds faster. But even if you grow your funds faster, remember that the first five are going to be here longer term, and this other five might not be here forever. In fact, they will not be here forever. Even if they say they'll be here for forever, the highest they can ever be, maybe 1 to 2, 3 years, and they are gone. They will not be here forever. But they say this further five or so, they have been here for like the past 4 years, the past 5 years. So you are confident. You are confident. If you notice some of the calls I give, sometimes I look through time. I look to how they've been like 4, 5 years or so, different from the, let's say, the new ones that just come up. Those new ones could be here for, let's say, the next 1 year, the next 2 years, but they won't be here forever. But you see these ones that have been here, like these are major caps. They are recognized in the market. They are more, people have more faith and confidence in those ones. Those are like your major blue chips. They are your safeguards. So you make money from this riskier place and you put in there, or you put into your USDT. So that's ones we literally give you generational wealth long term, but these ones will give you income, like gains, massive gains and return short term. So that's why I said the 90 days. Why do I say 90 days? You are having a mindset of, you're not coming to crypto with the mindset that you want to make the money in the next 1 week. Can you make money in the next 1 week? Yes. But most people get disappointed because crypto is more like the slowest way to make the fastest money. Or I could turn it the opposite and say crypto is the fastest way to make the slowest money. I will turn it again. Crypto is the slowest way to make the fastest money. At the same time, it's the fastest way to make the slowest money. What do I mean? Why am I using this figure of speech? It means that, can it be a get-rich-quick scheme? Yes, but at the same time, know that the risk goes with it. Because in the world of investing, the more the potential of reward, the more the risks. So you want to be wise. You want to be strategic. The reason why some of us are here long term and have made so much money and are still changing our lives, like crypto is like my number one major income. I have 3 companies I've been able to start up courtesy cryptocurrencies, and that is because I have understood the strategy behind scaling this thing and making a kill out of it. It's not just, and there are people, majority of people who just gamble, and there are people who have gone to understand the strategy behind this and make a kill out of it. And that's what I want to do for you guys by sharing the knowledge and idea, which I do. Now, when you're starting, you have the 5 to 10, 90 days. 90 days is approximately 3 months. So you're telling yourself that within 3 months, your $500 might turn to $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000, $5,000 or $1,000. And you're talking about, if it's $1,000, let's say you're targeting that within 3 months, your $1,000 could give you like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. And if it does like that, you have made an incredible amount of gain. It's just like if you're plugging into my VIP right now, like if you want to join my VIP like right today, within today, and you're asking me, well, what coins do you think are going to give me like 500% of my money between now and December? I can give you those coins. Like literally, they are if by the time you put in money in them, I'm not a financial advisor, but definitely, you're going to see the result. I don't need to talk about it. Like you're going to literally see them do crazy gains. Even if it's $500 could give you like, let's say $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 between now and December. That is conservative. That is amazing. But when you say, well, yeah, there are always information every day. But of course, there are some of them that are very risky, that are like gambling. But when you're strategic about this, you could make a lot of money. For example, I gave certain free calls, and I started talking, like, say, about leverage and some calls that we should short. I taught you guys about investment for free. I talked about this all for free. And I in the monthly analysis or so, there are some calls that I given from like a month or 2 ago, and I've been repeating them. Why? Because I understand the ideology of 90 days. Within 90 days, your life could change forever. Between now and the ending of this year, your life could literally be on an upscale. And if you're watching this is October. We have October, we have November, we have December. Between now and December, you owe it to yourself to prepare your mind and restructure your mentality that between now and the 14th of January, you can literally scale yourself 10x with this method I'm teaching you guys. With this method I'm teaching you guys. So this means that if I have $1,000, I'm scaling my risks accordingly. I'm risking, let's say, 10% on each of these 10. Or if it's a $500, I'm risking $50 on each of these 10. Like that is how I'm going to approach. Then why do I talk about the 180 days this year plan? The 180 days this year growth plan is basically for those who, like, say, they do not have money unless they are working, and while they are working, they are earning some money. And they don't have much money, so they are working and the money is coming. So even if they're, let's say you do not have like $500 a bulk or $1,000 bulk, you can set that plan that, okay, I'm going to be saving this amount of money. So this means that when I earn money, I'll put this amount in crypto. You set up like a crypto savings plan, and instead of having a 90-day goal plan, you're having a 180-day goal plan, which means instead of planning for the next 3 months, you're planning for the next 6 months. Now if within 6 months $1,000 can give you $10,000. That is one of the biggest investment you can ever see in the world. In the world, remember the world is like in a global crazy depression and recession right now, and the kind of gains we are seeing in crypto is unheard of, and that's why most financial analysts are yet to come to terms with with what is happening in the crypto market. And like I always tell you guys that this is a very volatile market, and full regulation is coming to this market, whether you like it or not. And as the full regulation comes in between 2023, 2024, 2025, know that the opportunities to see incredible amount of gains will be over. It will be reduced drastically. This was how profitable stocks was in the early days of penny stocks, where there was massive outrageous gains of 1,000%, 5,000%, 10,000%. That is the era we are living now, and you can literally change your life if you key into the opportunities available right now in the space. Right now in the space. So when you set your plans like this and take each of these 4 steps, you could literally be on the path to profit incredibly. So first of all, I gave 4 points. Point number 1, learn the fundamentals, learn the basics. And I said we're going to begin this series and continue this series where I'm going to be dealing. And if you have any topic you want me to deal based on the fundamentals, just document it, like drop it on the comment sections. My team is going to go through and we are going to begin dropping episodes on the YouTube channel in that line. And we're going to be answering just 3 questions. What is this? How can you make money from it? And then how can you participate, or how can you begin? That is basically it. Then number 2, start setting up your 2 major accounts on SEX and then DEX. Number 3, I say start free. And I talk about starting free revolves, could use your skills, you could utilize your skills, you could also utilize the free services and free opportunities like bounties and tax and airdrops available in the space. And I talked about the 5 to 10 90 days growth portfolio plan, or the DCA 180 days growth portfolio plan. These are the approach you use as you begin in your journey, in crypto journey. And if you enter crypto with this mindset, and only this 4 step, like it will just put you on the step that 90% of us did not have. If I had somebody who genuinely and rightly guided me when I got involved in crypto from 2016, I would have been far way more profitable and successful than I am right now. Maybe I would have been a billionaire in dollars, but of course I'm a millionaire in dollars, which is, I'm grateful to God for that. But I would have scaled higher way more than this. But you don't have to learn through experience when you can learn through the right coaching, trainings that are being made available in these portals and in this forums as well. And this is it, guys. A lot, like I've already told you guys about what you should expect. There'll be some messages and emails that are going to be sent across towards Sunday. And of course, those of you who registered to get involved in the VIP or any of the private mentorship groups, and just watch out for your mails. Watch out on your emails. There might be a banger email dropping anytime soon, and a special package and a special offer that might be given to many persons that have been reaching out to me for discount. I don't really do discounts, but there's going to be a special offer sent out to you guys on your emails. You can literally, within today, tomorrow or so, it should be sent, and an alert will be sent to all the channels and platforms and the social platforms, so you can literally hook up and start reading through to get 1 or 2 of what you should expect, and prepare as well. Like I always say, if the students be ready, the Shifu will appear. And if the Shifu appears, what happens? The student always prevails. See you soon, and see you on Sunday, guys. You can always watch the recording of this session in the YouTube channel.